Distractions should not time you. You should time distractions. You need to give yourself a confidence, and you will not get some fake confidence by reading some affirmations that, oh my god, I'm getting disciplined. Oh my god, I'm getting more focused. You will not get it. The only way you will get it is, until couple of years, I was facing the same problem for which you are trying to find a solution. And it was that I was not able to take control of my own self. I was not able to get away from distractions. But then, in the past couple of years, I tried doing some things and it actually worked out. And no, I did not follow any calendar, I did not follow any books, I did not do anything which is told by your traditional media. I did something which I did, which is a tried and tested method for myself. And now I'm going to share it with you all. Have you seen some people who are like never distracted and they always get their work on time? And you are someone who's always distracted and you're like, these guys are some talented folks and I am not talented and like at all. And I don't know how to stay focused. I always get distracted, but these guys don't. So they must be talented. But the reality is, staying focused and not getting distracted is not a talent. It is a pure skill. It is something which you can train your mind into, and it is something you can practice and learn how to not get distracted. And in this video, I'm going to tell you that I was also the same, guys. I was also very, very distracted until a couple of years ago, and until I found out a solution. And it's not any book knowledge or it's not any knowledge which I gained from the internet which has worked for me. I tried and tested everything, nothing worked for me until I found this one solution, which took me literally couple of years to understand and try it on my own, and it actually worked. So in this video, you're gonna get this too, and I hope it will help you. If I tell you right now, do not think of a pink elephant. Tell me honestly, all of you have thought it in your mind. Why? Because this exercise I did is to tell you that your mind is by default unstable. And by unstable, मेरा मतलब ये नहीं कि it's mentally ill. I mean to say that you get hundreds of thoughts every minute, which means that you are not born with this entitled being who can never get distracted. You are born with the mind of a distracted person, and unless you work upon it, you will be distracted. Even if you're 50 years of old, you will still be distracted if you do not work upon it. So what are these things which can help you get out of this distraction phase? When I actually had the realization that there is no technique, there is no book, there is no course, there is no method in this world which can help me to not get distracted. That is when I accepted the reality that it is all me. If I cannot force myself to not do something, no book, no course, nothing will be able to do that. So the first realization at 21 years of age I had was, okay boss, nothing is going to come and help me. All of these people who are saying that it's gonna help you, nothing helps. So first of all, if I have to oversimplify it, it will be, stop giving yourself hope. The more hope you give yourself, the chances of you learning how to not get distracted, it's just gonna go down. Because if you give yourself a lot of hope that, you know what, let me buy this course, I think I will understand how to not get distracted. Or let me read this book, yaar. This book is so good, right? It is bought by 2 lakh people, right? And 2 lakh people have read this book, and hundreds and thousands of people have said that, oh my god, it's amazing book, my distraction has gone away. Bro, first of all, most of them are paid reviews. And then second thing, that you are just delaying the process which needs your attention. Your kind of distraction might be looking as it is same as somebody else's distraction, but it is actually very individualistic to you. Somebody likes to play games a lot. Somebody likes to watch other genders a lot. Somebody likes to watch movies a lot. You can be any of them. So my point is that जिस पल तुम खुद को होप देना छोड़ दोगे ना, उस पल तुम्हें समझ में आएगा कि डिस्ट्रैक्शन से बचना कैसे. Let's take an example. If you are going abroad and you don't have money, you will have to cook your own food, right? You cannot steal food. You will have to cook your own food. So you are mentally prepared that, boss, I have to prepare my own food, and then eventually you will cook for you food for yourself, because it is a necessity for you. For you, staying focused is not a necessity, which is why you are still distracted. So you have to make staying focused a priority. You have to make it a necessity. And for that, you have to lose your hope that one thing will come, one video will come in this life, and it will completely change your mind, or it will completely do something which will make you stay away from distraction. It's not gonna happen. But what will happen is, if you lose your hope and then you put everything upon yourself, then the real magic starts. Why? Because then you actually understand that, okay, I cannot rely on anybody else, but I have me. So let me figure out myself. And the best way to get rid of distraction is to figure it out by yourself. Which brings me to my second point. Start focusing on small wins. For example, if you are very, very distracted, you can't do anything in your life, you are not going to the gym, you're not doing anything. Just make yourself a promise. For the next 7 days, I'm going to work out 1 hour a day. And do it for 7 days. And do it no matter what. Do whatever you want to do in life. You want to scroll reels for 3 hours, do that. But start doing things which makes you feel uncomfortable. 1 hour a day for 7 days. And once you do that, you will realize that after the end of 7th day, 2 things will happen. Number 1, you have completed a task which you have given yourself, which you did not want it to do. So it will increase your self-confidence by at least 200%. And second, you will actually understand that, okay, if I can make myself do something for a week and actually do it, then maybe I can make myself not do something for a week and actually do it. So then you start cutting down on your bad things. The only way to get rid of these mobile distractions, these porn addictions, these all kind of bad addictions which you have, right? Stalking someone and playing video games, all of these, is to first build a self-confidence for yourself. That, okay, man, I can do it. I can actually not watch them and still be happy. I will not feel bad about it. But for that, you need to give yourself a confidence, and you will not get some fake confidence by reading some affirmations that, oh my God, I'm getting disciplined. Oh my God, I'm getting more focused. You will not get it. The only way you will get it is when you give yourself a task, you complete it, you repeat it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you are like, oh my God, I have given myself 4 tasks for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I did all of them. Man, I can do something. And then you will say that, okay, if I can do something, if I can promise myself to do something and actually do it, I can also promise myself to not do something and then also not do it. And then that is the time you start cutting down slow by slow on your bad habits. And that is exactly what has worked for me. Initially, I used to have a lot of these bad addictions, which you guys also have. Playing games, watching a lot of फालतू का videos. फालतू के वीडियो से मेरा मतलब है रील्स देखना. And all of these useless content. And I tried to cut down on all of them. Could not do it. नहीं हुआ. But then what I did, I started going to the gym. I went to the gym for 7-10 days. And then what I did, I started playing badminton regularly. I was already a badminton player back then. I started playing badminton regularly. I started going to the gym regularly. And I started doing, I think, 10 rounds of my college ground regularly. And then what I realized, that after 10-20 days of me doing that, I started enjoying the good things so much that it became very easy for me to let go of my bad things, right? So I had this habit of, I'll give you a very recent example. In the last 20 days, I recently got an addiction of coffee. I started drinking coffee a lot, right? It so much so that if I do not have a big mug of coffee every day, right, I would feel sleepy all day. And I realized that it is a bad habit. So what I did, I told myself that no matter what, I am not going to drink coffee for the next 7 days. And my Davidoff or whatever coffee, Rage coffee it is there, it is still there. I'm not drinking it. Similar thing I'll tell you. When I was going to the gym, this is about 6 months before, when I was actually going to the gym, I used to take pre-workout. And whoever is going to the gym, if you're watching this, if you've gone to the gym using a pre-workout, you actually know that if you take a pre-workout versus you don't take a pre-workout, there's a massive difference. If you take a pre-workout, you're all energized to do things and you're very energetic. And if you have taken pre-workout for 30 days and on one day you don't go with pre-workout, you will feel very, very not relaxed, but very, very low. That I'm not feeling to put in weights today. I'm not feeling to run more today. I'm not feeling to do more treadmills. But then what I did, and I got this addiction that I cannot work out without a fucking pre workout. And I told myself that I cannot be reliant on these supplements. And then I chose that I'm not gonna take pre workout ever again. And I'll tell you honestly, for the first 5-6 days, it was very difficult for me because the high I used to get after taking pre workout and having a great day at gym, I was not having it for 6-7 days. But then after sixth day, everything went normal. I still got that high which I used to get with pre workout without actually having a pre workout. So my whole point is that pre workout leaving thing was a small win for me. That coffee leaving thing was a small win for me. These small wins have boosted my confidence. So, for example, if 2 years from now, 1 year from now, 6 months from now, I get another habit which is not good for me, which is a distraction for me, it will not take me a lot of time to get rid of it. Why? Because I know that if I want to get rid of something, I will. Because if I want to do something, I have always done it. I have a previous track record. Everything boils down to confidence, guys. Like, I cannot emphasize more on how important confidence plays a role in your life. If you're confident, you will make more money. Doesn't matter if you're not smart. If you're confident, you will be more fit. If you're confident, you will get more girls. If you're confident, you will become the best friend or the best guy in the group. If you are confident, you can literally do anything in this life. But to get confident, you cannot fake it. You can fake it for a while, but in long term, it's not possible. If you want to get rid of distractions, you have to build confidence. To build confidence, you have to give yourself something and actually do it, so that you yourself will think कि भाई मैं कर सकता हूँ. I have done it before. So your goal should be to take small wins by doing these things, get more confident, and then go and fight those distractions. And I'm not saying that don't watch reels, don't watch this, don't watch that. You are a human. You are not supposed to be a perfect ideal man who is not doing anything bad and who is all good. Enjoy your life, man. But time your distractions, which is my third and last point. It is okay to be distracted. It is completely okay to be distracted. What's not okay is to be distracted when you don't want it. I also get distracted even today. But when I actually want it, I time my distractions. If I have, let's say I work 10 hours a day. Out of those 10 hours a day, I have set 2 hours apart that in those 2 hours, I will do whatever I want. And I actually do whatever I want in those 2 hours. So you can time your distractions. You must time your distractions. That is how it should be. Distractions should not time you. You should time distractions. So if I have to summarize everything, it is okay to be distracted. The reason you are up right now is you cannot time your distractions. You cannot control your distractions. You can be distracted. It is okay, but you have to control them, time them. Second point, if you have to get rid of them, you have to first build your self-confidence. If you have to build self-confidence, you have to do things which makes you feel like you are the man, you are the woman, you are the king, which is basically do small wins in life. Give yourself a task, and if you have given yourself a task, do it. Do it no matter what. And once you have self-confidence, then give yourself tasks that I will not do this now, because it is significantly easy to do something than to actually avoid something. So yeah, that was today's video about distractions. If you have more questions like this, comment down below and subscribe कर देना channel को if you like the content. And yeah, चलो काम करो.